So, can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear
Yeah,
me. Yeah.
I can
So
hear you.
yeah, it's been I do get I'm very tired almost a lot, but I push a lot of pushing, so a lot of pushing myself because we have me and my daughter have this or what's it called? I can say we go all the way for what we
Right.
do. We give it our best, and we love what we do. We enjoy what we do. That's why our thing in our gym, we do it for the love of our sport. We love our sport, so we're very athletics, both of us. So
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So I was gonna do the intro because we was going live, but it's okay.
okay, go
I'll do it
ahead.
anyway.
Okay,
So how you guys doing? This is KLA, Cloud of Wanderer, and I have a lovely guest. Her name is Nina Bella Red. How you been?
good. I've been very really good. I've been good. Feeling
Okay.
great. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you're like a bikini pro?
no, not yet. I just started bodybuilding 2 years ago. This last one was my third show. I have another show I'm getting ready for in 4 weeks. Um but that's my goal to go pro. Um that is my goal. So I've been working very hard on doing that. So I still planning to do a couple more shows. So and I like
Yeah,
it.
I can. Yeah, that's good. As long as you like it, it got to be a passion. It's not very easy
Yes.
to do it.
Yes. Yes. It's not easy. It's very hard. So very hard. A lot of training, a lot of dedication on working out and eating and posing and all that. It's a lot of work altogether. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's not an easy sport.
something different. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you like the basic question, like how did
Mhm.
you get started in bodybuilding?
How did I get started? That's one of the hardest questions people could ask me. I started doing bodybuilding. I would say this. I say this to everyone. It's bodybuilding took me out from a very dark place. I started doing bodybuilding because I was going through a lot in my life. I lost my husband 2 years ago. I lost two boys 2 years ago all at the same time. I was a very dark place. And my mind was just going up, it's just, through so many emotions, depression wanted to hit me. And I strongly don't believe on, getting down and just sitting, like just having depression beat you. So I was already working out, always been athletic. And I was just sitting in the gym and just trying to, fighting this, saying, well, okay, like just, things, flashbacks, losing my son, my boys, and my husband. And so I just sat there, and then I seen all this in social media about bodybuilding. And I told my daughter, I was like, I'm going to do bodybuilding. Um, it helped me a lot, not think about what had happened. Um, it's just it just makes me not think about that, because in bodybuilding is so demanding. You gotta train, and you're trying to focus. You're not thinking about the bad. You're thinking about, okay, I'm training for something, and I'm focusing on eating. I'm focusing on pose. Just keeps your mind busy. So that's what got me into bodybuilding. It saved me. I don't, it just keeps me very busy. It just made
Yeah,
me, it helped me with depression, and getting me out of that dark place. And I feel, so good because you focus on, working out, and you have, you want to. be out there and working towards a goal. So I have a goal. I want to get my pro card. So I work so hard. So, it just gets, makes you think about not the bad, helps with depression. So that's what got me into bodybuilding. It saved, I always say, it saved my life. So, and I'm
Yes.
continuing gonna go do it because I have goals. I want to do pro. I want to continue going up and, in the sport. So I set myself goals. So I got something to focus and not thinking about the bad. So
Yeah. My condolences. I wasn't really expecting that you to say that. I mean, maybe I shouldn't even ask like what happened, but I probably just So like on your first show, like how did you train for your first show?
how was my first show? Is that
Like
what you
yeah, how
asked?
you're training? Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you're
So for
training.
my first show, I was very nervous. I it was I was actually I did pretty good. I won. I got my sword and I won my medals and stuff like that. I still, of course, I has to still work on it, but I was very nervous. But I was excited at the same time, and it just actually, I feel pretty good in my first show. I did. I feel so good. I was like so many emotions. Just being nervous and happy. Like um, how can I say? Just gives you a good feeling. Just you're just thinking about you're thinking about that. What focus on what you're gonna go for. You're okay. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna do my walk, and I'm gonna give them my best, which I already, you always have to think about it too. Like, there's always, the good and bad, you could, not, of course you're always going to get feedbacks from judges, but at the same time, just get yourself better. I always try to look at it in a positive way, because I always think to myself why I joined this sport, so what's my goal. So that's, it was pretty, I have to say my first show, I feel pretty good, a lot of emotions, but I feel good. So
Did
so
did you
yes.
did you what was it your plan to just choose bikini or it just happened?
Um, no, actually, it just happened. My trainer just told me I was gonna be a bikini. I guess that's how my body is built, doing being bikini.
Yeah.
Um, which I have. I'm gonna do bikini for now, but I do feel like doing wellness maybe later maybe next year. I'll have to talk to my trainer about it and see, because he's the expert. He's the pro. He's done this for so many years, and he's a very good trainer. He's actually yeah, he's very good because he's actually got me to where I'm at right now. My transformation of my body. Because even though I was in fitness before, I always been athletic. I was a dancer, and I did so much, but I didn't have the muscles that I have now. Just because of the eating, and I know just with him helping me, I just have to say that, yeah, and he says, I guess I have the bikini body, but you can never like downsize yourself. You could always strongly believe you could always do whatever you want to do. So I'm gonna do wellness maybe next year. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So
Yeah.
probably without this
I was
boxing, my legs will grow more.
yeah, I
So
was looking at some of your pictures. Was planning to also show the viewers your Instagram pic. I'm on my phone, but because it kind
mhm.
of twirls and all that stuff. But yeah, you have a nice
Yeah,
physique. I like these pictures. Oh, who's
thank
this?
you.
Like your daughter?
Yeah, that's my youngest one. She's 3. She's gonna be 4.
Oh, okay.
That's my
So it's just
3-year-old.
so it's just you and her?
No, actually, me and my daughter that is 22. She's the boxer. Um, it's
22.
just me, my daughter. Yeah, she's 22 years old. My daughter. She
Yeah?
she's uh Yeah, we she lives with me. She's the one that does boxing. She's been doing boxing since she was a little girl. She's the one that helps me with her little sisters after her dad passed. She's like my she's been my biggest supporter. She's been the one
Right.
that's like um she's just been cheering me on all this, and just like I cheer her on in her all her boxing matches. So yeah, so
Do you
she's
tell? Do
yeah,
you
just
tell?
me and my girl.
I was
What's
gonna
that?
ask you. Do you? No, I was gonna ask. Do you tell your age? Because you look young. I wouldn't
Oh,
like looking at you.
oh,
I wouldn't think that you had
uh,
a 22-year-old.
my oldest is 27. I have a 27-year
Yeah.
old.
Oh
Yes, I
wow.
do. Um,
Wow.
I'm 40. I'm 40 years old.
Yeah.
So
You look 30. You
yes, I'm
look like
40.
you just turned 30.
Oh, thank you, thank
Yeah.
you.
Like
I've because I've
look like.
always taken care of myself. So
Yeah. Yeah. So you was always
I always tell.
athletic. So
Yes,
yeah,
I've
like
always
you
been
told me,
athletic.
like you was a dancer. You was a dancer and stuff like that.
What was that? I couldn't hear that. I
No,
didn't hear
no,
that.
I
What
was
was that?
asking. So you was no, I was saying. So you was like a dancer, and you did other things.
Yes, yes, I did dance competitions before when I was younger.
Oh,
And
okay.
I also always I always like I've always been athletic. Like I used to run a lot. I did a lot of cardio before my younger years since I was young. Um, I did dancing. I was a runner. I ran 10 miles a day when I was younger. I always watched what I ate. I was always into like taking care of myself. I did CrossFit. I did powerlifting. I did one powerlifting competition before bodybuilding. Um, I always like said I've been doing this. I've been in the fitness industry for 26 years. Um, and now I'm doing like bodybuilding. So I would
Like
say that like what's that?
no, no. Go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
Oh, I would say that like for me, um I've always been in the fitness industry just because I would say this to, and I think for everybody who wants to like I give this to everybody around the world because I know a lot of people going through things. Um, it's always helped me with my stress, with a lot of issues that I've gone through. I always fall into like working out, finding a sport, and doing something. So yeah, like so I've been doing this for like 26 years. Like I was a dance instructor. I used to teach dancing. I taught Latin, hip hop, salsa, merengue, everything. You name it, I'll show it to you. So I love
Oh.
dancing. I love dancing.
Like with
So yeah.
bodybuilding, when did it come easy for you? Like learning it?
Um the working out came out really easy for me. Um I would say I'm not gonna say it's like it came out easy, but at the same time it's hard on the just like on the eating part because even though you take care of yourself, like people say, I always like people will say, oh, I eat clean. No, there's a lot behind it. Eating, especially when you're cutting, um and you really got to be on point on what you eat. Like, well, at least for me, I have to speak for myself. Like because you're getting ready for a show, and you got to watch what's in your, because whatever you put in your body, it shows, and when you're on stage it shows.
Right.
So yeah, the eating part, I would say, it's a challenge. It's a challenge. That part did not come easy for me. It was hard. It was very hard because you're hungry, and and then plus you're trying to like lift weights, and then you're on this, you're trying to cut down your calories and your carbs, and it's just a lot of pushing, because you don't got the energy like you did before, and you got this show in a couple weeks. And so yeah, the eating part, I would say, is hard. It came out hard for me, but the lifting it didn't, because I already knew about lifting and proper lifting, because I know I was a person, I'm a personal trainer, so that's like always that help. And also doing powerlifting, you have to always learn the proper lifting technique, because if you when you're lifting very heavy and you lift wrong, you're done. Especially because you're lifting so much weight. In a woman my size, I have to be careful. So I'm very cautious about like when you lift it proper. So yeah.
Okay.
So I would say
So
that
you
the
al-
eating part is
so you
what's that?
also do like power? No, I'm asking, did you also do powerlifting? You do
Yeah,
powerlifting?
I did. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Do
Yes,
you
I
still
did
do it
powerlifting
now?
before.
Oh,
If I
you
do it
oh
now,
before. Yeah,
before,
I
yeah,
was
I did it
asking.
before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did
Yes.
powerlifting before.
How long did you do that?
Well, I started lifting. I did that before I competed. I started like I trained for like 5 years just to try to get myself like to lift heavy. So that it takes time when you want to lift heavy. That is, well, for me, it didn't just come like naturally, like get the strength. But I trained for like 5 years until I actually competed. I got work with a power lifter trainer, and he helped me, to start lifting more heavier. But first I just did it by my own until for the 5 years started lifting. Did the squat, the deadlift, the bench press. So
Mm.
yeah,
What
that that's hard sport too.
yeah.
That's a hard
like
sport.
in what's your favorite workout like when you're training? Your favorite
What's my
workout
favorite
routine? Do you have
workout?
yeah, what's your favorite workout routine?
Um, I I love working my biceps and my triceps. I love work. I love
Yeah.
I love working my
Yeah, yeah.
arms and
Yeah.
my
Who did these
triceps.
pictures?
I think that was like the
Yeah.
fastest thing, huh?
Who did those
Yeah,
pictures? This is
that's
nice.
yes. I think that my upper body was the easiest for me to get toned. It was my biceps and triceps. So
Yeah, yeah. Wow. Hey,
yes.
very impressive. Do you ever measure your biceps or you don't be thinking about that?
No, I don't think about it because I feel like if I measure them, like if I don't, I just I'm not gonna lie, I do measure them sometimes. It hasn't been a while, but I just feel like if I try not to, because then I feel like, oh, they're not big enough, and maybe I need to go do that again, train harder, because you got to train all your body. In bodybuilding, you have to train everything. And sometimes I
Yeah,
catch myself like working extra on my biceps and triceps because I see them. They're like one of my biggest part. Like they're so formed. It's so easy. They form so quick. Um, that I that's why I don't measure them. No, because I know I have to work on my legs and my chest and my back. So yeah, which my back is I think is kind of long, came a long ways too. So than it was before. My back
yeah,
muscles. So
I would say that your arms is like your arms is impressive. I don't know like your height and like your size or anything like that.
yeah, I'm 5'1". I'm 5'1",
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm at 108 pounds, 107 pounds. I mean now. Well, for
Oh, okay.
now, when I'm done, I think I when I'm not getting ready for show day, I'm at like 115, 113
Mm.
around there. I've always been
Like
small. I'm always a small person.
yeah,
So
like yeah, like with the body, like what organization that you do in bodybuilding?
mhm. What is it?
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm asking what organization that you do. Do you do NPC? Do you do OCB?
NPC.
Oh, NPC. Oh, okay. All
Mhm.
right. And you have like
I wanted.
and so not to get what you was about to say? No, you was
No,
about
go
to
ahead.
say something. No,
Oh, I wanted it.
like you got go
I
ahead,
do
go
want
ahead.
to do like the OCB. I do want to try other
Yeah,
ones. I've been looking at some other ones, the OCBs. I've been trying. I've been learning like what they do and stuff. But I don't. The thing is that I go through everything. I always ask for my trainer's feedback. Like I say, because he's been on this more than I have. So
yeah,
like but that is my second goal. I am looking at one competition. I think it's in Wisconsin, and it's a OCB. So I am looking. I know that they're the poses are a little different than the ones
yeah,
that I'm doing now. Because right now that I'm the one that I'm gonna do in October 19 is the Midwest, and I know that I just barely like started learning about the posing and turnings and stuff like that. So, but I'm looking into doing that one, and like I said, I won't do it until my trainer says it's okay because I know that there's a lot behind it, like each organization and stuff like that. So yeah, I won't do shows unless he okays it. So because
yeah.
like I said, I only been this on, it's gonna be my third year. So it's just, and if I do this other one after the October 19, it'll be my fifth competition doing. So
So
yeah.
also
But yeah, I
so
am.
so all no, I was gonna ask like so all together this is like your third competition that you did? You did three
The one,
competitions?
yeah, the one that I just did on
Yeah.
September 14, that was my third one. And the one that I'm doing in October 19 in 4 weeks, that'll be my fourth one doing.
Okay.
So
So how you did
it's gonna
in
be
this
my fourth.
how did you do in the last competition?
And the last competition, I did good. I came on third place on 35 masters. I did really good, but I was upset with myself because I posing is not easy. That's one of the, I think
Right.
that's another thing. It's not, you got to get those poses right because judges be looking at that. And I feel like I have to work on my walk. I got that feedback. I have to work on my walk. Also trying to hold your back pose and trying to stay like, try to flex and walk back. When they tell us to walk to the back, we have to stay flexing our back muscles or
Right.
glutes, and that's not easy to do. um
Right.
so yeah, I got a lot of feedback on on my posing and walking, which I'm working with. I am working on that with a posing coach on that. So I'm getting on top of that too. I'm training a lot on posing because I want to do a lot better for this show that is coming up on October 19th. So because
Have you
yeah,
found
it's
like
not easy.
have you found like opposing a coach yet?
Yeah, I do actually have a posing coach. She's been helping me
Oh,
since I started doing bodybuilding, so I've been working with her.
mm,
But like I said, it's not easy. Um uh yeah, that's just something I have to work on more because it's not, I should maybe train more on posing. I focus so much on lifting and lifting and cardio,
yeah,
and then I kind of leave the posing to the end, and which I shouldn't. So yeah,
yeah,
now I'm like working a lot on my posing now because that's one of the main things that they look at on your
yeah,
poses, and smiling, to smile. And when I'm on stage, I forget to smile. That they look at everything. So
yeah.
yeah,
I
always
yeah. I
smile.
mean, yeah. It's a lot to take in. It seems like I'm not a bodybuilder, but for me talking with bodybuilders and hearing things, posing is you can have like a nice physique, but if your posing is not good, you're not gonna win shows. So yeah,
Yes, yes, true. That is so true. And that was kind of upsetting to me because I'm like, well, like, because every bodybuilder works so hard on working, getting those muscles. You train so hard, and then but you also gotta think about that. If you gotta have that pose, that posing down, because that's one of the biggest things. That basically, I feel like is one of the number one is posing and smiling. And so if you don't get that right, basically you're just there's like basically points taken out. So yeah, so that's one thing. Yes, I'm working right now a lot on posing. So
Yeah.
it's not easy. They're trying
But
to hold it
this,
for 30 seconds. That pose on the
yeah,
muscles is like, oh no.
yeah. We got MD. Goddamn, she is gorgeous and hot angel from heaven. Well, you got a fan. He said that you're gorgeous.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
very.
Thank you.
And the D asks a question: what does she do for abs? What do you do for
What do
abs?
I do
Like
for?
how? What's your work? Yeah,
Oh, I do a lot of ab work. I do all kinds of ab works. I do like the oh my gosh, I said I do the what's it called? I can't even think about it right now. The ones holding the for like a minute. I do a lot of like calisthenics, like holding on
yeah,
to like I hold on to the bar, hold my legs up. I hold it for a
yeah.
minute
Leg
and a
lifts.
half. Yes, I do crunches, I do bicycles, oh my gosh, I do a lot. Always I work on abs every day, but I also make sure, like one thing with abs, I also make sure I always do clean eating because those abs will not show if you're not clean
Yeah,
eating. So
yeah,
so yeah, but
yeah.
that's my ab work. I do a lot of ab work. I do all kinds of them. I could say, I do, like I said, calisthenics is great for abs too, because it just makes them stronger. So,
Do you do
so
like
yeah.
push-ups or muscle-ups or anything like that?
Yes, I do push-ups, I do pull-ups. I um I actually became so good at doing push-ups. I do all kinds of push-ups like the explosive push-ups too. I do that. I should take
Okay.
videos and post them, but I've always worked out by myself, and my camera always falls up down, so it's like I give up. So, but I do all kinds of push-ups because I feel like it just gives your it it builds up your muscles and also your endurance too. It's like doing cardio, doing explosive push-ups. That's what I call them. I tend to always
Yeah.
give my workout its own name. And people are like, what? What kind of workout is that? Then I show them and they're like, oh, that workout, Yeah.
How long do
So
you
yeah.
work out? Like how long do you work out?
I work okay, I work out. I do bodybuilding. I do that for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I work out. I do bodybuilding. And then for my second workout, I do boxing with my daughter for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I train with her. I train
Yeah.
twice a day. So, and
So
that's another workout. And
are
so,
you training to be a boxer?
um, I'm doing, no, I would say I'm doing boxing just like, I'm doing it with my daughter. We're doing, um,
Okay.
like I mentioned before, I tend to get myself involved with things just so I can say it to I'm not. Yeah, you can say I'm training to do boxing. I'm not trying to be the top boxer because I mean, like, say I'm 40, but I'm doing it for fun. I'm doing it with my daughter. I'm doing something we're doing it together as like because my daughter was
Okay.
gonna do bodybuilding with me, but she couldn't do the posing because she's very tomboyish. So so then she asked me. She's like, "Why don't you come and I'll train you for boxing?" So the reason, like I've mentioned before, I tend to put myself I get myself involved in sports because like I try to keep myself very busy because of things that I went through, I could say,
Right.
you know.
Do
Try to keep my
do you see a therapist or some other way to calm your mind, like meditation or
um
anything like that?
well, yeah, I do to do my own, like, relaxations and stuff. I don't see a therapist because a lot of people want you to, like, sit there and talk about it, and I don't feel like I'm ready, because
Right.
there's a lot of things, it was a lot of things that were unanswered, and a lot a lot of things. It was just very hard, so I just tried to, that's the reason I get myself, that's the reason I get myself in, and so, just stuck in the gym. It has helped me. I feel better though. I mean, yeah, it comes to my mind, but I keep myself very busy. Yeah, that's the other reason I did boxing. I'm doing the boxing with my daughter. We do it together. And that's the reason she does it too, because it's something that affected her. That's one of the reasons we both train so much. It's helped also a lot. It does help a lot with stress. You feel, you relieve everything. When I'm working out, you relieve all that anger, and you just focus on the lifting and lifting. You just relieve all that stress and all that, all that pain that is caught, that you're feeling, and um, yeah. So that's it helps. It helps a lot. So,
How long ago was this? Like the incident with your family?
with my husband and it
Right.
was 2 years ago, and actually three years
Oh,
ago now.
oh,
This year was 3 years
yeah,
that he's been gone, and my son and my boys too.
yeah,
Everything happened at once.
yeah.
So
That is tough. I mean, that's gonna take a while. So, but you know,
yeah, yeah, but I mean,
yeah,
getting yourself involved in something that you love,
yeah,
it's better than, 'cause I see a lot of people getting involved. They pick up drinking, they do drugs, and I don't think that's the answer, because it's just gonna bring you down to more dark, more into the darkness.
yeah.
Than do
Of
something
course,
that's gonna, like, you're gonna continue going and succeeding. You don't want to go down. You
right,
want to continue going up and succeeding. So,
yeah,
um me and my daughter, we told each other, because we both experienced this together, and we, like, let's focus on doing our sports that we both love, working out, and let's go up, let's not go down. So we're very supportive. She supports me. She trains as hard as I do, so, you know yeah, like, that's my advice to everybody that's going through things, because I know everybody goes through dark things. You want to, don't pick up, don't do drugs, or go to drinking, or go to bars. That's just going to drag you down, and it's going to drag you back into a more darker place, because that's just darkness. You want to come up and keep going up, and lift yourself, do something positive. It's going to make good for your health, and good for you, and good for your mind. So
yeah. I
yes.
could imagine. I've never been in that situation before, but just kind of dealing with traumatic stuff. I can imagine. I hope
Mhm.
things get better for you though. Like
Yeah,
with
they have that.
yeah, like with your trainer, like how did you meet your trainer? How
I
did you
met
meet
my
your trainer?
trainer, well, through my daughter's boxing coach. He used to, my
Oh,
daughter's boxing coach, Jerry James. He used to My trainer used to train my daughter's boxing coach for bodybuilding, and his daughter too. They both, his daughter and my daughter's boxing coach, they did bodybuilding too. So he, one day, I was telling him I would needed a trainer, somebody that's had a lot of experience in bodybuilding, and he's like, oh, Brian, Berkland, he's a very good bodybuilder, and that's how I met my trainer. And he's a great trainer. He's very good. He's good at what he does, so very good. So
okay.
yeah, that's how I met my trainer, and I've been with him ever since then. So
Yeah. So hold on.
So,
So you also so you said like you do your fitness training yourself? Like how many clients do you get?
mhm. Um, me, let's see, we have, I would say, like 6 clients, 7 clients in between me and my daughter together.
What kind of
And
what
we only have
like
so
what
much,
kind of clients? Like what
a lot of like
what kind? I was asking you like
boxing,
what kind of clients? What kind of clients do you get? That's one of
what kind of clients like for me to train
yeah.
that I train?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
well,
Yeah.
we get a lot of like clients that I get are interested in like well, I help my daughter they're all into like a lot of them like the boxing fitness. So they're not really trying to learn boxing, but they're just doing the boxing fitness because it is like a cardio, and also like it helps with your arm, your body, like your arm work. So a lot of them love like doing the boxing. And also some of the clients that I train, I do also pool fitness. I actually so I train a lot of people on dancing on pool, doing pool fitness and dancing together. So I teach
Oh,
that on
cool.
my own because that's what I do. I know how to dance, and I know how to dance, do pool dancing, pool dancing fitness, not like, pool fat, oh my gosh, I can't even say it. Pool fitness, where you're like actually, in the pool, working those muscles. That's a workout too, with plus dancing. So that's what I do. And then we have the boxing ones that were not interested just on boxing. So
I
yes,
was
I
gonna
do
ask you.
pool fat.
I was gonna ask you. Do
What's
you ever thought about do? No, I was going to ask you. Have you ever thought about doing like a fitness competition? But I know you just started. Did it ever run through your mind? Like fitness competition in bodybuilding? It's a division.
fitness competition?
Yeah,
I
it's a
never heard
division.
of it.
Yeah, they do
Okay, like,
flips and you know what? Hold on. Let me show you through my phone a little bit. It's gonna take a while. Okay. Hold on.
oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like doing this on my phone too much because hold on. This thing be acting up a little bit. So yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. Show some pictures a bit. Well, we
Sure,
seen that
yeah.
one. Do you pay attention to people like in the sport, like other bodybuilders?
Do I pay attention to like their sports, like
Yes.
on
Do you pay
bodybuilding?
attention to? Yes. Like, is there like somebody that you admire in bodybuilding that you like in fit?
Oh, I actually, I would have to say I love, let's see, what's up, Ronnie, the bodybuilder, the male bodybuilder. I
Ronnie
I know he's
Coleman?
a guy, but yes, um, yes, he's
Yeah,
one
he's
that
famous.
I know. Yeah, I know he's a guy, but I loved, his dedication and how hard he worked. I love him. Yeah, I look up to him on his, like, everything that he's. I mean, he's in a bad shape now, but I still
Yeah,
feel like he put a lot of work and he loved what he do. I feel like that's one thing I have it like, he loves what he did and what he did. He loved his sport, and I feel the same way. Sometimes you just, I look up to him. I like him
yeah.
and his mindset. So
Did you watch his recent interview on Club Shay Shay?
I, I watched half. I haven't finished watching it yet, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch
me
it.
too.
I am interested. I've been so busy. But I watched half of it though. But I'm interested on finish watching this interview.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I was trying to show you the hold on, the fitness competition. They do flips and other stuff. I don't know why it's not showing IFBB fitness. Okay. I guess. Uh, uh, well, well, real quick, they do like, like, the dances and, acrobatics a little bit, you know,
Hmm.
oh, yeah. It's
I
this,
could
it's
look
this
into
other
that. Yeah.
Tracy, yeah, it's this, I'm focused on it right now to show you, but, well, yeah, Google it, cause I
Yeah,
don't know,
I'll
it
Google it.
ain't showing. Yeah. But do you look at like people from other divisions? Like do you look at like Andrea Shaw or like but you kind of knew at it, so
Yeah.
do,
I like looking. Go ahead.
no, I was saying like I forgot my train of thought. Oh, what was I about to say?
How about looking
You
at
asked
other
me,
divisions as well?
yeah, yeah.
Like what? Like what do you like? What do you mean? Like other like
Like
bodybuilding
they
division?
have yeah, they have figure, they have for women's physique. Do you look at
Mm-hmm.
that's what I was asking you. Do you look at other people from like women, like
Mm-hmm.
other than the men, like like Andrea Shaw? Do you look at Sydney Gillian,
Oh,
Gillian?
yeah, I do. Actually, yes, I do look at other like physiques and figures.
Yeah,
And I that was one thing I was gonna ask my trainer what he felt like if I could ever like do something like that.
right.
Um. But yeah, that's something. Like I said, that's probably something I'll look at like in the next year or so because I guess I was trying to move up to wellness and see if I could do wellness.
Yeah.
Um. But yeah, yeah, I have looked at other divisions. Yes, I have.
Well, this is like a fitness competitor. Her name is Missy Trescott, and this is some of the stuff she does. You know, she do those handstands and you
Oh
know,
yeah, I could. Yeah, I could do all that because actually I used to do all that when I danced before. Um.
right.
So yeah, that's I have a
Yeah, they're
really
going.
good upper strength.
Yeah, she she did get a little injured a little bit, but um, yeah, this is her workout routine. So you know,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, she looks
But let me
great.
focus. Yeah, let me focus on you a little bit. Yeah. So you won third place in this competition.
Yeah, I
Uh,
won third place on 35 in masters. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I was happy though,
So
but
was that like so? Was it natural bodybuilding in that
yes.
NPC?
Yes,
Oh,
it's
okay.
yeah, all natural bodybuilding.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I was like over the weekend. I was looking at the Yorktown natural bodybuilding. This is like the women's physique, and like months ago, this was like a competition and stuff. Like, how far do you see yourself in bodybuilding, if you don't mind me asking?
How how far? Um
Yeah, like, um,
I I see myself do continue doing it for the next couple of years, as far as like my body lets me and God lets me do this. Um, I'm planning to do it as I have no plans of stopping. I just continue doing the next couple of years. Yeah, continue doing more competitions and yeah. There's no like
Oh,
there's no limit to stopping right now. So I want to continue doing it and continue going and growing and growing. I want to grow and get better, look better.
right.
So,
What do you do outside of when you're not working out?
I spent a lot of time with my daughters, my 11-year-old and 7 and 3, and my 22-year-old. I spend time with them. We do things together. Um, we just relax. We don't watch movies, go out, just make something to we don't really go out to eat. I'm not really a person that goes out to eat much. I don't like going out to eat. We like make something here at the house. We Of course, if they want to like order food, I'll order out, and but we just have a lot of family time together. Spend time and communicate with each other, and just stuff like that. Spend family time with my girls. So
Oh,
that's my free time that I do.
like during your show, like after your show, like what was the food that you wanted to eat? You have any
Yeah.
favorite food?
Um, my favorite food, I have to say, it's I love Asian food. And I love
Yeah.
like yeah, I like salmon. Salmon. Just I'm not a very junk food eater. One thing I would say, I love lattes. That's my one of my things. I did have a latte after my show. And of course, it had to be non-fat because I still have a show like after this. But
Well,
yeah, that's what I like. I love Asian food and I love lattes. That's my thing. Like my cheat day and stuff like that. Because I try to maintain. I'm very picky about what I eat when I'm like training. I try to stay, chicken breast, turkey breast, veggies, egg whites. I when I eat clean, I try to eat really clean. So just,
is it boring eating the same thing?
mm, yeah, I could be boring. I have to make it fun sometimes.
Uh,
Somehow, try to figure something like, yeah.
what's what's your creative way of like making something?
It might sound kind of to some people. It sound good. Well, when I'm trying to cut in, I have a sweet tooth. Okay, so this is in Okay, I'll just say it. I'll have egg whites with my egg wraps, and I'll add a little bit of fit butter. I don't know if you heard of fit butter. It's like helps. It's supposed to be like really healthy and fit. Oh, it is like healthy and fit, and it has like less sweet. So I'll add a little bit of sweet butter and like the Flintstones one into my egg whites, and
Yeah,
I give me like a little sweet tooth, and it has like the fruity pebbles in top of my egg whites. So my daughter thinks it's gross, but it gives me like a little bit of sweet, because I have low blood sugar, so like I need that sweetness. So yeah, I try to make it fun. I like it. I mean, to me, it tastes good, but yeah, that's what I do. You come creative and do, or like PB butter, the powder is less than
yeah.
fat. I try to add that too, and so yeah, into my egg whites that I cook. So yeah,
What's like what's like the best diet that you could recommend somebody?
the best diet recommend. Oh shoot, I don't like if I just feel like I recommend everybody that like just like eat chicken breast, turkey breast. I think all that is good. I mean, if you want to eat clean, eat chicken breast. You could still add some like fat-free dressing if you want. I mean, I don't know. Like, I I can't really. I don't like to really recommend any foods to anybody because I'm very. I've always, like I said, I feel like I eat different than everybody else. So I always been. I've always had to watch what I eat because I've always had to like. I've always been like when I was a dancer, I had to always watch what I eat. So yeah, I'm really bad to recommend anybody anything. If you want to stay healthy, eat chicken breast, salmon, um, turkey breast, veggies, rice. Measure it. Keep track of your macros and stuff like that. That's what I do. So you want to stay healthy. Just eat healthy. Stay away from like the cheeseburgers and pizzas and stuff like that. Or
Like when you
tacos.
was like when you was a
Tacos.
dancer, like how did you like prepare for like the competition?
When I was dancing.
Yeah, when you
Oh
was
my god,
dancing.
that was I think that was worse than bodybuilding. My instructor that was trying to do all these dance competitions, he was mean. He was like
Yeah,
he was just everything like basically he had us basically just say drink water like because we had to
yeah.
be so tiny. Yeah, he was like that was when I was younger though. He was very bad. He would like you know sometimes basically telling us to eat one meal a day and just eat like
Mm.
grass, just basically just salads, not even chicken add to it because we had to stay small. We had to stay like 90 pounds, 98 pounds, because he had to flip the when we dance, the men had to flip us up in the air and
Oh, you was
his
a ballerina? You did
huh?
ballet?
Oh, it was
Did you
just
do
like
ballet?
yeah, I did do ballet for not very long though, but it was just that we had to learn
Oh,
some like moves on ballet, how to stand on our feet and our tiptoes to order
yeah.
to do like a dance like to dance like hip hop. Sometimes all that is combined it together. It's like we did like a remix, like have you seen on shows like they do dance competitions, they dance out there. So yeah, we did that just to learn how to stand on our feet, but at the same time like our diets were very he was like very strict, basically just salads and
Mm.
and that lemon, that's was our diet, and yeah, that's not a really a diet. So I mean they
That
really
sound intense.
huh, what's that?
That sound intense. That's,
Yeah, it was very intense, and I think it was hard. But when I was very young, so I didn't really like. I had to just go with it because I love dancing. Like I said, I mentioned before, I love dancing. I still love dancing till now. So it's like, so yeah.
you know, you kind of you kind of almost look like Rosie Perez a little bit with the hair.
I look like what?
Rosie Perez, you know Rosie Perez and Do the Right Thing, and she did movies. She's an actress and a dancer.
Oh, is she okay? I'll have to Google who she
Yeah,
is. Rosie
yeah,
Perez. Rosie Perez, you said?
yeah. She's
Ro-
Latina. She's you know, she's Puerto Rican, and yeah, she was
Oh,
born here, but
I think I know who you're talking about. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, thank
yeah,
you. Thank you.
yeah,
I am Latina though. I'm Mexican, so.
yeah. You know this person on Big Love? Nina is the best. So I don't know. Are you familiar with this person?
No, I'm not. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Big love.
Well, D, how to hold the vacuum position. I really struggle to do it. Can she give an explanation?
How to hold the vacuum position. I really struggle to do it. Can she give? I don't know who that is either.
I don't know.
And I don't know about a vacuum, so I don't know
I
what
didn't
to.
know it either. I just seen the question. Maybe you might know it. Like,
Oh,
do you have like friends like that support you, like in the sport?
um, I Yeah, I do have friends that support me in my sport. And I feel like a lot of of, I have some friends that that support me in my sport. I really don't talk to a lot of people just because I'm so like I'm busy. The people that I talk to are the
Yeah,
people that we train. But my biggest supporters, I have to say, is like my brother, my daughter-in-laws, and my daughters, the little ones. They're
right.
my biggest supporters. So,
Right.
and my coaches, of course. You know, our coaches. My daughter's coach and my coach are support us. So, but very few, I have to say, like I guess the people that I have in social media that show support, but I don't know them personally. So, but I do appreciate their support of anybody, like all of that we have in social media. I do appreciate everybody's support, and give us to me and my
Is
daughter.
there, yeah. Is there like is there something that you dislike in the sport?
Uh no, I can't say I dislike anything in our sport because I do it because I love it. We both love it, so
Yeah.
I nothing that I dislike in a sport. No, I can't say I don't.
Oh.
No.
Like what about like the traveling and the
Oh,
like conditions like like how many cities did you travel?
oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't like traveling. I would have to say, no, I don't. God, we've traveled. Well, with my daughter, with her boxing, we did more traveling with hers.
Mm.
Um, it's Oklahoma, Nebraska, Wisconsin, Philly, yeah, all that. I don't like traveling. I always tell you that's one thing I don't like. I don't like traveling. Just because it's I feel like it takes a lot of you too, just carrying your bags and getting to a hotel and then trying to rest and then trying to train. So I think mostly of the traveling that I've done was with my daughter because she's been in with her boxing. She does a lot, a lot of traveling. And plus, the training and everything. But yeah, I don't like traveling. But we
Oh,
got to do it. So we have
oh.
to if you
How
want to
many
get.
how many matches your daughter been doing so far since
Um,
this happened?
she's had over, oh my gosh, I think over 20 fights she's had. And
Yeah,
yeah, she's had
she
over
has.
20.
She's boxing or she do like MMA type
No,
boxing.
no, boxing. Actually, I think you could see her in my Instagram too. Her name is Tim Nunez, and you see a lot of her fights there. She's pretty good. She's the one that's coaching me.
Oh,
Her
okay.
coach, Tim Nunez.
Oh,
Yeah, she's done a lot of
oh, I
her
see
fights.
it. I see it. Hold on. Wait, let me see. Did, okay. You see it?
What? Oh, that's me. But
That's you?
and no, yeah, that's me.
How old is you? That look like is you sure that's you?
Yeah, that's me. That's me talking. My daughter's
Oh,
actually doing the film. You'll see my
you look
daughter
young.
there. If you go into like Team Nunez and you'll see
Yeah,
her, you see a lot of her fights that she's had.
yeah. Ten Nunes?
Yeah, Team Nunez.
How you spell it?
TEAM and then NUNEZ.
Hold on. All right. Ten. Oh, ten Nina, ten Nu.
Team Nunez, yeah.
Spell it again. I'm sorry. I
It's a TEAM
T
and
T E A
A
O T
and then
T T. Oh, Nunes. Okay, Nunes. Let me see. Okay. That's Donari Nunes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit that. All right, all right. So I'm gonna flip it. Can you see it? You see the page?
Yes, that's her. Yeah, that's my daughter. That's
Okay,
the boxer.
okay. So what's it like seeing your daughter fight?
Oh, it's intense. I always get so. Oh, I have to say, I get very intense when I see her fight. I get, yeah,
Mm.
but she's good. What she does, she's good. She's a good fighter.
She have any
Um,
knockouts?
yeah, she's had some knockouts. Yeah,
Mm. Yeah.
yeah. It's always
Oh,
very intense to watch. I love watching her box though, but it's intense.
mm. How intense we talking about?
Very intense. There was one time I had her coach had to tell me not to get close to the ring. I went up to the ring and I because I seen her. It was a good fight. The other girl was a good fighter too, and
Yeah.
I let my nerves get to me, and I ran up to the ring, and I was like, "Remember what we came here for." So, and then her coach had to tell me, "It's like you cannot do that, or else you're gonna get her disqualified." I'm like, "Oh shoot, I'm sorry." Yeah, I have to hold myself back from trying to get in there
Yeah.
and trying to get just trying to you know, push and support her, like trying to yeah, so and she told me like what was that all about? She was like, what did you go up there for? I was like, I don't know. I just but she won that fight though that I went up to the ring. She won it though. I-
Yeah.
it-
Oh. She does like the medicine ball and stuff. Let me see. I don't know, for some reason they click. Okay. You see this?
yeah, that was very like 2 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah. That's something that but maybe I should try. I don't know. You ever try that?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, we do a lot of workouts together. It's hard on your legs though. Oh my gosh, you're gonna feel that.
Yeah.
That's it. That's her. Yeah,
Mm.
that
Yeah.
was 2 years ago. Yeah.
How far how far does she want to take that? Like in terms of just in a professional level.
Well, her thing, she's gonna go all the way too. So her thing is basically, so when her father, this comes again to her dad. Her dad, the last words her and her dad had together, they talked on the phone before he passed. He told her he wanted her to because he's the one that got her started on boxing,
Yeah.
and so she got into boxing. She's really into it because her dad loved the sport too. Then the last before he this happened with him, what happened to him, they had a talk and they were kind of had a like he wanted her to go to college and step out away from boxing, and
Mm.
he finally realized that she was too into it. She loves boxing, so he told her, I was like, okay, well, this is my advice to you. He's like, because I know I got you into this, like I got you into boxing. He's like, if you're gonna do this, go all the way. And that was his last words he had with her. And so so when so after that, she just it just that was the last time she talked to him. And that's when he so that's she's going all the way. That's her thing. That's her mindset right now. She's gonna do this and she's gonna go all the way. And she always carries her dad's. She has a small photo of her dad when she goes to her matches. And yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish her the best. Yeah.
um
I
so
wish you the best too.
well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one thing that we both have. She when we both got into this sport, she's like, like my dad said, she's like, if we're gonna do this, let's go all the way. We're doing this all the way. Because
Right.
um he he always said, that was his last words he said to us. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're not stopping.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, like so what's the So you waiting for your coach for to see if you can be approved of the OCB?
Well, yeah, I want to get his. I wanna see what he thinks about me going doing a OCB. You know, because I looked into some. So I have to see. Like I said, I'm just like I'm been on this sport. It's gonna be like 3 years. This is gonna be my fourth competition, so I'm learning a lot about it still. And I do want to do more than just do the Vikings and do the Midwest here in Sioux Falls. I want to do more. I want to go do the one in I think it's in with the one that I was looking at is in Wisconsin. I was looking at, and that's a OCB, so I want to see um so yeah, I want to see what he thinks, cuz like I said, he's the one that knows more about this. He that's all he does is just train bodybuilders, he trains, physique and does figure and bikini and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna see what he says, and if he says it's okay, then I'll sign up for it and do that one. Which I'm excited. I would like to do something else besides just here. So it's just
Do you feel like the NPC is a bit tough, or you just want to move on to like do like how did you stumble across the OCB? The simple
Oh, because
question.
I follow a lot of bodybuilders in Instagram. So I was seeing
Yeah,
I see a lot of OCBs, bodybuilders, bikinis and stuff like that. So that's why I want to do a show like that too. Like I said, I'm 40 years old, and I just want to go out there, compete, and just, do it. Like, just just do it. Don't even, like, it's just you're in that, I'm in that, I'm like in what's it called? Like, and a go. I just want to do it. Don't think about it. Just continue. Just see what life takes me from now. Because I'm 40 now, so I don't want to. I want to just enjoy bodybuilding and do this. With my daughter.
yeah, yeah.
So
I understand. Yeah, yeah. I went to my first show not too long ago, the OCB. It was all right. It was cool. Yeah,
oh,
I
you
went
you
to
went to one?
yeah. I showed you like earlier. Check it out.
Oh, that one. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
this was
that's the
like it was like in a college.
okay.
And it was like really small, like the auditorium. It was a
Mm-hmm.
little bit inconvenient. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little annoying because people start passing and stuff, and then you had to move. And yeah,
Yeah.
that was like yeah.
It's actually
It,
the one here in Sioux Falls in the Midwest. The one in the Vikings is more bigger. The one here at the
yeah,
Midwest is very small too. It's like, yeah, it's a small stage. It's a little smaller. So, but I mean, it's exciting though at the same time.
yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
I know what you mean.
yeah, I noticed that like average people, like the audience, they were like average people. They weren't just bodybuilders. It's like mixture of average people that may be curious of the sport, and you know now every now and then you'll see a bodybuilder. Because I went to the New York Pro, and the
Oh.
audience, it was just they looked at buff. It's like
Mhm.
yeah, I didn't really see too many average people there.
Mhm. Oh,
So
I think
yeah, but
I've seen that in Instagram. The one in New York City. Is
yeah,
that the one you're talking about? Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos of that
it's
one too.
it's not in New York City.
No.
Technically, it's in New Jersey. No,
Oh, New
it's in New
Jersey.
Jersey.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Actually, we had a girl from here that competed with me in the Vikings. She went to that one, I think. Because the
Oh,
picture,
okay.
the background looked the same, and she said she was going somewhere by New York or something. I guess I'm not for sure, but she was talking about it. She was from here, from South Dakota. She went over there, so that was something nice. I would like to get there, one, hopefully compete, when I get my pro card and stuff, and do something like
Yeah.
that. That's my goal too. So to get up there. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wish you the best. I mean, you could tell me your journey, how it was getting your pro card. If you
yes.
want to come talk to me again,
Sure.
yeah,
Yeah. Yes. I most definitely. I would. Let you know when I get that pro card, and keep in touch. And let you know how we do, and let you know how my daughter does too. In her boxing, because she's also trying to get
yeah,
up, have her fight, and get more belts. so.
yeah.
So yeah. So for sure.
Well, well, it was nice talking with you.
Yes, it was nice talking to you too. Thank you so much for giving me like this opportunity to talk and sharing my journey, my fitness journey, and with you. So I appreciate that, and thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate you.
Well, you have a good night. Thank you.
You too. You too. Bye.